Boston, we're notoriously provincial, parochial, but Marathon Day, today when Boston is most welcoming to the outside world.
I didn't hear it. I didn't feel it.
A lot of people there were still smoking, their clothes were still on fire.
No, this didn't happen. This can't happen.
He put his hand on the stretcher, and I just remember him saying, "We'll figure this out, and I love you."
It was a living hell to have two boys with those injuries at the same time. And even though they're older, they're still your kids.
They decided that in the name of their faith, it's okay to be blowing up the Boston Marathon. And that's what makes them monsters.
The first international criminal tribunal since World War II and Nuremberg will prosecute the individuals responsible for planning and carrying out crimes against humanity.
Rape was a war crime since 1919. I mean, I'm not saying they were enforced. I'm just saying the law was on the book. The facts are so compelling. Why aren't we doing something about this?
The Office of the Prosecutor was discouraging us from doing it.
We were really worried.
I was damned if I was going to disappear.
No one had ever been prosecuted for rape in time of war, ever.
Suddenly, something just breaks.
Women decided that they were going to pray. They said, we speak only the truth and to say what they saw and not what they heard. And that they want justice, not revenge.
This case is about exonerating our entire community, no matter what we do. Be it the little guy selling vegetables or a bank that's doing business.
Although this is David versus Goliath, David, being Advocates Federal Savings Bank, has a slingshot. And that is, their whole family of lawyers.
I was going to be able to fight this. They're almost gleeful. They're like, we're going to have our day in court now. We're actually going to be able to show that they were wrong.
They were not going to plead guilty to something that they didn't feel the bank was guilty of. That is a courageous choice, and it's an expensive choice. The DA's office has hundreds of lawyers and took 5 years to do their grand jury investigations, and it is a daunting task to fight the government.
The future of the Negro in this country is precisely as bright or as dark as the future of the country. It is entirely up to the American people whether or not they're going to try to find out in their own hearts why it was necessary to have a nigger in the first place. Because I'm not a nigger, I'm a man. But if you think I'm a nigger, it means you need him. And you gotta find out why. And the future of the country depends on that.
Most kids dream about running away from home to join the circus. But for me, the circus was my home. I had to join. I was my father's clown partner, and we worked on stage every day. And after all this, I still don't know a thing about him. I only know the clown.
The White Soul Brother, they called it. He put the soul in the music.
He's one of the greatest songwriters of all bloody time. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Boy Boyce was a genius in this business.
I love this guy. This was my kind of guy.
When you saw me, you said, there go Burt Burns.
He was just writing them songs. He was on fire.
And he met a man, his name was Tommy Ryan, Tommy Eppley. He didn't know he was the head of the mob.
What the hell are you doing with these people?
Burt Burns scared important people in the record business, and they're still scared.
You have got yourself into shit you have no idea.
I did what I had to do.
name is Darius McCullum. Over the years, I have operated trains in the New York City subway system, Metro North, New Jersey Transit, and yet I have never been an employee of any of these agencies.
Well, a Manhattan man is getting a free ride to prison.
He's been picked up 20 times for the same thing.
I have Asperger's syndrome. I have trouble making friends.
He has been stuck in this revolving door for his whole entire life.
He's an individual that corrections doesn't know how to handle, doesn't want to handle, and doesn't have the money or the support to figure it out.
When you leave things unregulated, you allow the wolves to come in and game the system.
Prices are skyrocketing.
What if I told you that you could turn your love of wine into an investment return?
No one had ever spent that much money that fast. It was ruining the quiet little club that the old guys had.
FBI agents came here. There's something serious going on. I couldn't believe it.
Some of the biggest CEOs of corporate America were duped by this guy.
No way.
Who created it? Hardly anybody could have done it.
That can't be Rudy.
Can I refill and put the cork back?